Hi everybody. We are going to be dividing decimals this week. This is brand new information. So if you were able to do long division, then you will be able to divide decimals this way. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to set this up as a long division problem. So if you remember, this is our divisor. This is our dividend. And this is our answer, which is also called the quotient. So we're going to set this up as a regular long division problem. My divisor is going to go on the outside of the box. And my dividend is going to go on the inside of the box, which is 1.575. So the very first thing we need to do when we're dividing a decimal by a whole number is we need to bring this decimal straight up above the box. That decimal is going to stay there. That is the very first thing we want to do. Now, we have the decimal above the box, but below the box, we are going to pretend like the decimal is not there. So I'm going to divide like normal. I'm going to say, how many times can 5 go into 1? 0 times. Remember, we're using our does McDonald's serve burgers? Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So we're following the same thing. We're going to do the same thing. And on the bottom, down here, we're going to pretend like we're just doing regular long division. So 5 times 0 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. Remember, when I'm down here, I'm pretending that is not there. Above the box, the decimal is there. Below the box, we're going to pretend like it's not even there, and I'm just going to bring down my 5. So we're pretending that now we need to divide into 15, because I'm pretending that decimal is not even there. So I'm going to say to myself, how many times can 5 go into 15? That's 3 times. So I put my 3 up here. I do 5 times 3 is 15. I subtract. I get 0. Now I'm going to bring down the 7. 5 can go into 7 one time. 5 times 1 is 5. I subtract. Then I'm going to do 7 minus 5, which is 2. I bring down my next number, which is 5. 5 can go into 25 5 times. 5 times 5 is 25. I subtract and I get 0. Now I have a 0 down here and I have no more numbers up here. So that means that I'm done. I don't have a remainder because it ended up being able to divide perfectly and I'm left with no more. So my answer is 0 and 315 thousandths, or 0.315. So this is my answer. Yay. And here's our next example. So I have 48.16 divided by 4. What I need to do is I just need to set this up as a long division problem. So I'm going to put my divisor on the outside, and I'm going to put my dividend on the inside. 48.16. First thing I need to do is I need to take that decimal and I need to put it right above itself on top of the box. Just like that. Now remember, on top of the box, I care about the decimal. Below the box, I'm kind of pretending like it's not really there. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to divide this like normal. I'm going to use my does McDonald's serve burgers. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. So I'm going to say, how many times can 4 go into 4? 1 time. 4 times 1 is 4. Subtract. 4 minus 4 is 0. Bring down the 8. Now I say, how many times can 4 go into 8? 2 times. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. Remember, we are pretending that this is not here now. The decimal can only go up. You can think about it as maybe a helium balloon or a hot air balloon. The decimal is going to go up, but it's not going to come down. We're going to bring the 1 down. Can 4 go into 1? It cannot, so it goes into 1 0 times. 4 times 0 is 0. We subtract. We are going to get 1. 1 minus 0 is 1. Now I'm going to bring down my 6. 4 can go into 16 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. 16 minus 16 is 0. I have no more numbers left, and I have a 0 for my remainder. So this is my answer. I don't have to do anything else. I don't have anything left. So the answer to 48.16 divided by 4 equals 12.04. And that is my final answer.